Hey, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Raging Echo's Road to Dragon Cup. I am currently sitting at 38k points and I have to get to 60k. In the previous video, I got 99 Slayer, I opened up all the Laren's keys, I got a ton of skilling supplies, and I used up a lot of those skilling supplies. What I want to do today is unlock the next mastery point. I have 2 points left to get, and it's from 2 more Echo bosses. The 2 Echo bosses I haven't done yet are KBD and Soul. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do Soul or get to Soul, but I'm at least pretty confident that I should be able to defeat the Echo KBD. But I have to edit the previous video at the moment, like I usually do at the start of the video, so I gotta find something to AFK. And I was thinking, instead of AFK fishing, maybe I can make this video into like a wildy focused video. Since I'm doing KBD, that idea kind of struck my mind. So what if I do something that's AFK in the wildy, which I know would normally sound weird, but it's League, so you can AFK in the wildy all you want. I am gonna kill zombie pirates and collect the zombie pirate locker keys, because there's some tasks that have you open up X amount of lockers. And there's tasks to equip pieces of the Elder Chaos robe set, so I'll be feeding 2 birds with 1 scone. This seems like it should be completely AFK because I'm praying mage, so the Elder Chaos druids aren't damaging me. And then the zombie pirates are such a low level, they barely damage me when they melee me, but any damage that they do, grow up, I can heal back with the passive perk of the healing with the range. No way, I got a piece already? What? That was after 11 Elder Chaos Druids. What's the drop rate? Well, it's 1 out of 1,419 for a specific piece. It's not listed under the boosted drop rates, so I don't know. Either way, let's equip that. Oh, I need the full set, I think. Hey, wait a second. Elder Chaos Hood? That's the wrong piece. Wait, that's not even mine. Yeah, the Elder Chaos top. That's mine for sure. It's in the chat box. That was it. 219 KC. Wait, was that a second one? Oh my god. Elder Chaos top. No thank you, I'll pass. That was like right after the first one. Was that back to back? Let's see the that was actually back to back. What? And another hood. Hey, the Elder Chaos robe. That put me at 350 collection log slots at the same time. And if I equip the full set, there's another 200 points. That's really good. That's plus 400 points total from that. Glad I came here. Still got some editing to do though, so hopefully I can get some more zombie pirate keys. Forgot to show this by the way, but I finished it probably around 260 Elder Chaos Druids. I want to go for the task of opening 15 zombie pirate keys. I got 9, which is kind of unlucky. It's 1 out of 24, so I should have expected like 22 of them in this KC. So I should have been done, but I'm at like under half, or I guess double the drop rate where I should be. But I got my video edited, so it is time to try out Echo. Well, I can't do Echo KBD yet. Time to do KBD and get the Echo Orb. I'll come back later when I'm eating dinner for my AFK time. Dragonfire and the protection that you need and the damage that you take based on what you're protecting with is very arbitrary. It's very confusing in this game. And whenever I'm fighting a new type of dragon, or it's been a while since I've done a certain type of dragon, I come to the Dragonfire page on the wiki, and they have every single kind of dragon. We got Chromatic, Vorkath, KBD, Elvarg, Metallic, Galvic, Drake. There's a lot of different types of Dragonfire, and as you can see, every one is different. So if you're ever lost on which kind of Dragonfire to use, then consult the Dragonfire wiki page so you know what combination to use of shield, overhead, potion, super potion. I don't have a lot of anti-fires at the moment. I probably should make a few more. I do have a lot of supplies though. I don't have any blue dragons, any kind of scales. I'm gonna have to go collect some. With the goggles for mixology as well as the herblore relic, I never use up secondaries, so this is enough, I'm good. Each extended anti-fire is 48 minutes, so definitely overdid it a bit. I'm not going to be spending dozens of hours with KBD. KBD is not in the wildy, so I'm not going to use the Webweaver bow, so it's really between using Bofa or using RCB. Maybe I'll make Onyx bolts and then use RCB with Onyx Bolt C. That sounds fun. I've got a lot of Runite bolts to go through, and this is adding a little bit of fletching XP. I'm still not 99 fletching. I don't really know anything about the Echo KBD. I'll probably watch a video before I go in, but I'm going to assume you probably get venomed, so I'm making some anti-venoms, or I'll make these into anti-venom pluses, just in case. The anti-poison lasts longer this way too. It's nice having the clue compass, because I could teleport straight over to KBD, and let's head on in there. I have not fought KBD on the account at all, except for... Whoa. I wasn't ready for that. Except for very early on, I got it as a clue step and I was able to push my way through a couple kills. But as you could see, as I've been talking, I've already almost gotten a full kill. I think this is going to be 3 KC. Yeah, 3 KC. I got a medium combat achievement, and the Echo Orb is 1 in 30. This could have been a good way to get 99 prayer instead of picking up all the ashes that I picked up. He respawned so fast. Yeah, dude, this is quite literally AFK. I'm healing more damage than I'm doing. The special effect of the Onyx bolts is that it heals you. And I think it does like 20% more damage too. But I don't think I even need the healing effect because the every 5 hits with range I heal as it is, which is probably more than enough. I don't even know why I'm picking up the bones. I don't need the bones, do I? Oh, okay. Well, there we go. 5k C Echo Orb. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not going to show the first kill. I'll show when I know what I'm doing, but yeah, see you later. Wait, this was actually so easy. This is the end of the fight. It got enraged at the end, but that was not bad at all. I got the league task to kill 2 unique Echo bosses, and then I got another combat mastery point. I'm going to put that into melee, and the perk of melee 3 is that your melee attack rate is set to 80%, rounding down. I'm sure I want to go with that. Let's select and confirm. Melee 3 has been unlocked. Obviously, after just 1 kill, I don't really know what I'm doing at the Echo KBD, even though it was easy. I didn't really fully understand the mechanics. So I'm going to do a few more kills, and once I'm comfortable / confident, then I'll go through a full kill and explain what's going on. There's 2 KC, and I've got to say, after 2 KC, I am confident enough to explain what's going on. There's not much to it. Echo KBD has its standard orange Dragonfire attack, which is completely negated by using anti-fire and an anti-dragon shield, but then it has all these AoE attacks, which you have to dodge. And it has that purple attack that Vorkath has that turns your prayers off. But like with the standard attack, you don't dodge the purple one, but I'm still running around the room anyways, because you never know what's going to come up, and I don't want to have to think about it. So I kite around the room. I hit 1 tick, run 1 tick, hit 1 tick, run 1 tick, and so on. That dodges all the attacks. At 50% HP, the boss becomes immune, and 4 Echo Dragons spawn, 1 in each corner. They'll stay in their corner attacking you with Dragonfire from a distance, unless you go next to them. Then they'll follow you around the room to melee you. 2 types of the boss's AoE attacks will hit the dragon minions if they're within the radius. It's the Dragonfire and the Shocking Breath AoE attacks. And this kind of works out well because as you're running around the room, the boss's attacks are going to be slightly behind you, and you know what else is going to be slightly behind you following you is going to be the dragon minions that can then get hit by the attacks that are trailing behind you. There's 2 unique drops from this Echo boss, which are both 1 out of 25. There's a sword and a shield, and if/when I get them, I will explain what they do. After all the minions are dead, you can attack the boss again, but the boss is enraged now. He attacks every 3 ticks instead of 4, and the attacks become bigger and stronger. But as long as you're constantly moving and attacking every other tick, it's no problem. Oh, no way. 3 KC. Hold on. Let's leave here. Oh my gosh, the 1000 Dragon Ward. Wield that. 80 leak points. Equip 2 unique Echo items. And it's actually going to be a little bit useful for killing more KBD. The 1000 Dragon Ward is a shield slot item. You can see the stats here. Unfortunately, this won't help for range because range accuracy doesn't matter because I have guaranteed hits and there's no range strength. But it has some nice passive effects. When you have it equipped, you're immune to all these status effects: poison, venom, dragonfire, icy breath. Yeah, you can see all of them here. So I don't need the anti-venoms anymore, assuming I use the RCB. This will not prevent damage from the Echo KBD's venom attack, but it will prevent the venom status effect from being applied. While I'm editing these clips together and doing voiceovers and stuff, I'm gonna AFK KBD, the regular KBD, not the Echo KBD, because he drops U-logs, and I could use those for fletching and firemaking. 10 KC, I'm a KBD novice. I switched to the Runite bolts, by the way. Not that it matters that much. I don't think I even need the Onyx bolty for the Echo version, but no point using them to AFK. 25 KC, I'm now a KBD champion. What? 35 KC D pick. I already got one from is it Calvarion? I forgot. So oh yeah, I already equipped it. This guy came in here to do for a clue step, and then right after that I got the Visage at 45 KC. What? That'll be some nice points once I'm done AFKing here. From KBD with the 5 times increased drop rate, it's still 1 out of 1,000. And I got it at 46. I'm just trying to get some U-logs, man. I only got 1 drop so far. It's 1 out of 12.8. Oh, and then 3 drops of U-logs in a row. Now that is on the list of things you love to see. What is going on? I'm suddenly getting all these U-log drops. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 U-log drops in 8 kills. What is going on? I even decided to make a list because that is crazy. Check this out. I made a list of things you love to see. You'll love to see it. I got my AFK session done at the regular KBD. I'm ready to go back to the Echo KBD after I make this, of course. I also got almost 2k U-logs from that, so we'll see if it's enough to get me the levels I need for fletching and firemaking. Here we go. Let's make the Visage into the DFS. 200 league points. You need 90 smithing to do that. And then for equipping it, that's another 200 league points. 400 points for getting that drop. That is so good. That is also on the list. I'm checking to see if I need to use the anti-fire or the anti-venom, but no, I don't need to use either. I thought maybe I'd still take some damage with one or the other, but I could deposit both these potions into my bank. I guess I didn't need to make any really at all. I've also discovered that not only do I not need to drink any anti-fire, I also don't even need to use any overhead prayer. So I got my quick prayer now just set to rigor, and that's it. I got my method figured out now, by the way, for the dragon spawns. I focus on one at a time instead of running around trying to clump them up, because really the majority of the DPS on these spawns is going to come from my crossbow, me attacking them, not so much from the boss's AoE attacks. My priority should be trying to not miss any ticks hitting the dragons as I run up to them, and once I'm next to one, I stand there attacking. If Echo KBD does an AoE attack, then I'll move 2 tiles over to bring the dragon into it, but otherwise I'm just standing there DPSing it. But having immunity to all these different types of attacks and status effects means I don't have to run around to dodge any of Echo KBD's attacks, except for, I think only one. I think only the Venom attack I have to dodge, but other than that, I stand there and I don't take any damage, I don't get frozen, I don't get my stats drained, I don't gain any status effects. It's too easy now. Little update / correction as I move up the Dunning-Kruger curve. I don't need to even lure the dragons into KBD's AoE attacks. I can simply stand there and they'll be in the radius of being hit by the AoE. That was kill 75 Echo bosses, 200 league points. I thought the Echo Hunliff was easy to grind out. This one's even easier and faster. There's KBD heads. It's my first one. Or first 3. There it is. The Thunder Khopesh is on the ground. It was 18 KC, so I got lucky with both the items. Let's make like a hippie and blow this joint. Let's equip that. That is equip 3 unique Echo items for another 80 points. The Thunder Khopesh is a very good one-handed slash weapon. It has an attack speed of 4, and it has a passive effect. It has a 20% chance that it strikes a lightning bolt, which hits a 3x3 area of effect, and the effect rolls for 50% of your max hit. And when you use it on stab, it does full damage against Corporeal Beast, whereas most weapons have a 50% damage reduction against Corp. Let's start attacking with it and see. Oh, was that the lightning strike right away? Or does every hit do that? Oh, maybe, wait. I don't know if, hold on, let's try this again. Wait, the lightning was still going. Oh, no. So I did just get lucky getting a lightning hit on the first hit. That was cool to see. Wait, what was that? Did you see there's like a shadow thing that just like came out of the air? Was that also the Khopesh attacking? Wait, there it is again. Oh, is that little shadow thing? Is that the lightning, the thing that puts the lightning out? Well, anyways, this also has a special attack. It says it attacks the target twice. If either attack hits, spawn additional lightning wherever the NPC was standing, dealing damage to targets around it. Let me attack a couple of these. Okay. Now let's see what happens. Wow. I didn't get extra XP though for that. It's really cool to have such a strong melee weapon along with the Crystal Blessing. This was the drop from Echo Hunliff. And if you didn't know, this makes it so that the crystal armor, the effects of the accuracy and damage increase, also applies to melee weapons. I think the main thing this setup is going to be good for is for training, like AFK training on crabs to get my melee stats to 99, but it could also be good for soul as well. I guess that's the grindy part of the video out of the way, so now that that's done, I could start grinding out tasks. And as I said at the start of the video, I do want to try to make this video more wildy focused since KBD was in the wildy, and it's nice to have a theme for the video. So let's start knocking out some wildy league tasks. I am at Crazy Archaeologist right now to try and get the Fedora, which is 1 out of 128, and I got a combat achievement. Well, it's 1 out of 128 in the main game. In the league, it's 1 out of 25. A 10kc got me a combat achievement, and that combat achievement was my 100th combat achievement, which was 200 league points. This guy drops muddy keys too. That's really useful because I need to open 10 muddy chests. I guess while I'm here, I'll also stay for the 2 ward pieces. They're each 1 out of 51. And the KC's going by pretty quick, especially with the fast respawn timer. Like with KBD, I am completely AFKing this, just clicking the prayer pod every once in a while or picking up the drop if I need to. Because I can heal more damage than I'm taking. But even after a few kills, if I do notice I have taken a lot of damage, I can eat a Karamja between kills, but so far I haven't needed to. Oh, there's the malediction. I looked back, I was editing, I looked back and there's the malediction shard 2 on the ground. 25 KC, I'm now a crazy arc adept. Okay, and there's another malediction shard 2. The annoying part though is when the aggro timer runs out and I have to reset it. Wait, what if I brought goading potions? Got the Fedora, 43 KC. Let's pick that up and equip it for 30 points. I am going to stay for the Odium piece though. Yeah, there it is. 61 KC. I'm done at Archaeologist. Next, let's head up here over to the Chaos Fanatic. Fill up my inventory with Karamjas. I'm hoping I can get away with the same thing here and not have to move. That's not that much damage. Yeah, I'm going to go completely AFK once again. I can just click a Karamja between kills if I really need to. Odium Shard 1 at 9 KC. These shards are also 1 out of 51, but there's no extra unique like the Fedora. It's just gonna be these 2 shards and I'm done. There's Chaos Fanatic Champion and Chaos Fanatic Adept. That was the last combat achievement that I didn't have done for Chaos Fanatic, so now truly the only thing I have to do is get that other shard. Yeah, the Malediction Shard, 37 KC. Done at the Fanatic forever in the league. Yeah, I will reset my inventory for Scorpia. We're going to Scorpia next, by the way. You probably could have inferred that. Here we go into Scorpia's lair and someone's in here. Seems like there's someone here in every world. Now here we go into Scorpia's lair. It is empty. And there's a cool thing I showed in the previous video that as long as I have a bow equipped, I will always hit with Ice Barrage. Oh, this one's damaged already, but that's fine. Can I out DPS the, yes, the answer is yes. I don't even have to worry about the Guardians. I will out DPS them. So it's just freeze and then stand here and start hitting. Wait, will I kill Scorpia before it even gets unfrozen? Or is it just gonna be 1 freeze? Wow, just 1 freeze, that's it. Freeze at the start, click. There's a combat achievement. Freeze, click, start ranging, and that's the kill. That's it. Another combat achievement, and once again, it's gonna be 1 out of 51 for each of the shards, and there's nothing else, just the 2 shards to get from here. Scorpia Adept. Yo, the Odium Shard 3. It's only blue text on the ground. 25 KC makes me a Scorpia Veteran. And that is all the combat achievements for all 3 of the wildy demi-bosses done. Wait, a Mystic Row Bottom. I don't think I've gotten any Mystic pieces on the account, have I? That's my first time equipping a piece of Mystic. Oh, a Dragon 2-hand. That wasn't the green text I was expecting or hoping for. Actually, it's probably gonna be orange text when I get the thing. Oh, that's it. Oh, hey, it is blue text on the ground. Yes, I'm done. I'm done. Did I get it? Malediction Tier 3, yes. Let's grab our chips and dip. I got all 3 of each of the 2 types of the shards needed for the 2 wards. There's the first one made, and the second one made. I just realized I didn't really look at the task or tasks too closely. Did I only need 1 of them? 200. Okay, I thought it was gonna be equip an Odium or Malediction Ward. Thankfully, it's 2 separate tasks. So that was 400 points. That was really worth it. I'm glad I did that. Hey, and that put me at 40k points. That is not a new rank up, but that is now 2/3 of the way to 60k. And I feel like the more points I get, implying the further the account is progressed, the faster it is to get points. It feels like, at least. Or it could be some weird kind of perception thing because I'm getting higher tier tasks done that are giving me a lot of points per task, even though the tasks themselves take exponentially longer than the 10 point or 30 point tasks that I did early on. No, the palm tree died. Every tree that dies, especially a high level one like this, is kind of a big stab in the chest because of how rare farming XP is for me. So let's see if the resurrect crop. Yes, thank you. I am just now finishing up my farm run right before I go to eat dinner, and I'm about to go back to the zombie pirates to get those 15 keys I wanted to get. But I'm finishing up my farm run over here at the crystal tree. It's my first time checking one, and that is 80 league points. And that just barely got me to 94 farming. And I got from 92 to 94 this run. I need an axe to chop it down. I don't know if I've ever planted a crystal tree in the main game before. It's a really cool looking tree though, very pretty. I have 9 keys already, so it's not going to take too long. Wait, are you supposed to complete the Wildy medium diary before going for these keys? I haven't done that. I don't know if that helps. The wiki doesn't say that it affects the key drop rate though. Does it? It doesn't specifically show a different drop rate for the keys. Only reason I'm thinking about that is because I'm at over 700 KC with only 10. It's supposed to be 1 in 24, not 1 in 70, so I don't know if I'm really unlucky or maybe I was supposed to do the Wildy medium diary. I'll come back to this later. I don't want to stop eating right now to do all these different tasks. I have something else I want to do in the Wildy that's AFK though. This is what I decided to do with my AFK time, get muddy keys, because I have to open the muddy chest 10 times. I already did the task that has you open it once. So I got 9 more keys. Well, I just have to get 8 more right now because I got that one from Crazy Archaeologist, which puts me up to 9. Teleport to the lava maze. I have the opposite of regret for picking the clue compass, whatever the opposite is. I'm very glad I picked it. Here's the final key. I've now opened my chest 10 times. Time to play the game again. Let's go knock out the medium diary. And maybe the hard diary too while I'm at it. And mining a myth ore is the last thing for the medium diary, which is also a league task for 30 points. I'm gonna do all the diaries while I'm at it. For the hard diary, all I have left to do is kill Chaos Ellie. I thought I did that once. I guess not. Well, that was a very easy fight. I had to do absolutely nothing. Wait, that was okay, that's the hard diary done. That was 2 KC though, so I did do 1 KC at some point, but it didn't count for the diary last time I did it. Before I claim the rewards, I want to get all the tasks done. I have 1 more left to do. I just don't have the requirement for it, which is 75 firemaking. That shouldn't be too bad to do. I'm 56 right now, but you know how fast the League's XP rates are. Here's my log stacks. I have over 3 KU logs, although I can't even burn them until 60. You see that cleaner over there? He actually does clean up the ashes. With these teak logs, I'm getting 1680 firemaking XP each. But now, I was gonna say with level 60, I want to see how much XP I'll get per U-log. That also put me at base level 60. All right, U-logs give me 3240. That's a lot more XP than the teaks. There's a league task to burn 100 U-logs, 70 firemaking, and oh, is that not base level 70s? Maybe there's just no task for base 70s. All right. Keep going. I'm getting flashbacks to, I think it was the last league where I was doing the same thing. I was making lines of fire in the wildy, except I was counting how many logs I could burn without anything getting in the way. But I was doing it at the south end of the wildy last time. I did not do it at the north end. But I'm not counting this time. It's too late. I can't be bothered seeing how many logs I started with and end with and making sure I don't skip tiles. I was going to say it's kind of weird that firemaking was so much lower than all my other skills, but it's really not weird because I didn't have a reason to train firemaking. There's nothing in my regions that required it. And I feel like in previous leagues, firemaking also ended up being my last or one of my last skills for similar reasons. Yeah, it's probably not good to do it against the north wall because there's so many monsters that aggro onto you, multiple spots across this north wall, which it doesn't interrupt your firemaking, and depending on your gear and stats, you probably won't take damage, but it just bothers me for some reason. Seeing something attack me constantly triggers something in my mind. Anyways, there's 75 firemaking. I can do the diary task. The final thing for the Wildy diary, burn magic logs, is my first time burning magic logs, so I also got a league task for that. And then completing the Wildy elite diary was another league task that was 200 points. Now let's go claim all the rewards. Hello, Lesser Fanatic. I'll be taking my lamp. And I'll be taking an upgrade to my sword and another lamp and another upgrade to the sword and a third lamp. And all these are going into farming. I'm currently 94. There's 120k XP, 240k XP, And the final one, 800k XP. Got me level. I'm back at the zombie pirates and just got key number 15. So we could run a bit east over here to this ship and open them up. I've never opened these chests before in the main game. The main thing that would be nice to get from here, okay, there's one task for opening one locker, 30 points. The teleport anchoring scroll, if I am able to get it, I'd get even more points from getting that. It's in the league with the 5 times multiplier, it's gonna be 1 in 55. Oh man, only 2 keys left. Last chance to get the anchoring scroll. No, but I got 80 points for opening it 15 times. Next up, it's time to hunt black chins because there's a lot of points to get from doing that. Unfortunately, I am 99 hunter, so the XP is going to be irrelevant. Unless I get close to 25 mil, then that could be useful. I'm going to have to get to 500 black chins. Between all the chins I've caught, gray, red, black, I've now caught a total of 500. Here we go again. And we're back. Rip the traps, but that's what we bring extras for. That's it, the final chin. This one is going to put me at number 500, and I think I'll get 3 tasks done by equipping these. Yeah, there's equip 100, equip 250, and equip 500, which was 80 points, and 200 points for a total of 360 league points. And now I can go to bed in peace, and then wake up, hopefully, and then do a couple more wildy tasks. Wait, I have to do my farm run first before bed. I got another farming level, it's level 96. I'm thinking maybe I should, I'm almost 97 now, maybe I should start using lamps on a different skill because farming is not going to be an issue. Well, I don't think it really matters. I don't think any skill is going to be an issue. There was a game update today, and after today's update, I will never thumbs up the logout button ever again because now it's a star system. We have to get used to doing that. Oh, it highlights all of them below it too. I did want to show one thing from the news post though. There's a fix. A couple days ago when I was fighting tormented demons, I got the teleport scroll, but I wasn't able to use it. Well, they fixed that. Now you don't have to have the quest done or the quest requirements to be able to use the teleport scroll. And it looks like the wait for the game to get easier crew wins again. I got 97 farming, by the way. At this point, I'm getting close to 98. The only one of the 3 main wildy bosses I haven't fought yet is Artio, so that's what we're going to be taking on right now. I was thinking of making the title of this video something along the lines of completing the wilderness. And while I'm not going to be 100% completing the wilderness, I'm going to be doing pretty much all the tasks that I'm going to be doing in the wildy. Like I'm not going to be getting all the sigils from Corp or doing 300 KC of all the bosses, but I want to at least get done with my personal goals or my personal tasks that I would do in the wildy in this video so I don't have to do any more wildy stuff in the video. If I'm desperate at the end of the league for more points to get to 60k, maybe I'll come back to the wildy and do some of the 300 KC tasks. I isolated the wildy tasks only. And as you can see here, I only have 21 tasks left to do in the wildy, and I want to knock out maybe a couple more of these right now. Like I said, I'm going to Artio. It says Callisto, but you could fight Artio too. I want to get the 50 KC here and see how the fight is. 10 KC, Callisto Adept. 20 KC, I'm now a Callisto veteran. And now that I'm a veteran at this boss, I think I'm finally qualified to show you how I fight it. So you stand here, and you turn on auto retaliate. Yeah, that's it. Every 1 to 2 kills I'll have to eat a Karamja, but that's it. The health is mostly self-sustaining. The Claws of Callisto at 29 KC. And that is the task for 50 KC. I didn't realize how easy this was going to be, so I'm going to stay here till 150 KC. I'm getting like 100 kills per hour, so it's only like 1 more hour. And maybe along the way I can get the ring, and at the very least, the magic and mahogany logs for firemaking and construction are very nice. I just got back-to-back D picks at 83 and 84 KC. I was looking at the high scores on RuneLite and I scrolled down. Bro, they yassified everything. What are these like friggin' HD 4K models? They look good though, actually. I feel like it's a lot easier to tell what these are now. Even the skills too, they updated those, not just the bosses. 150 KC at Artio. Unfortunately, no ring. Maybe I will come back in the future though for my AFK time while I'm eating dinner, because that is very easy to do. Let's grab out Vigora's chain mace, put the claws on there, and equip it. I thought maybe I wouldn't have the attack requirement, but I do. It's 200 more league points. Look at this loot though. That should be more than enough logs for 99 construction, and then a bunch of firemaking XP. Those are the two things I'm most happy about. But now I've got one more wildy task I want to do for this video, which is going to be 1 Corp KC. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pray Mage and Rigger, and hey, Corp has a Santa hat on. And I want to see, I'm using Ruby Bolts. So I'm curious if when they proc, will they do 100 damage or will they do 50 damage? Because Corp does have a 50% damage reduction against most weapons. Oh, it did hit 100. The hundreds are really carrying me through. Even the core has a party hat on. Not when it's in the air though. Only when it's still. Getting this 1 KC took a long time. I don't know if with my relics and areas and gear, I don't know if I can make that any faster. I think it's as optimized as it's going to get for me, so I don't think I'm going to be doing any more court for the rest of the league, but I'm glad to have done the 1 KC, get the 80 league points from that. There's only 17 tasks left for me in the Wildy, most of which aren't worth my time or I don't feel like doing, but like I said, I probably will come back just to get like maybe the 300 Artio KC, maybe get the tyrannical ring along the way. But for the most part, I've done pretty much everything I want to get done, all the tasks I want to do in the Wildy. But next video, I'm thinking I could start working towards max, really start pushing there. I don't think I'll get to max next video, but I should get quite a few 99s and some more league tasks done along the way. I'm currently sitting at almost 42k points, but with all that said, thank you so much for watching all the way through to the end if you're still here. Well, yeah, obviously if you're still here if you're listening to me right now. Thank you for being here 30 plus minutes into the video. I appreciate it. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again next time.